Hi, I'm Aaron from bikesale.com, and I'm here to talk to you about one of the most exciting new road frames on the market, the BH G6. BH is a Spanish company situated in the Basque region, which is known for its excellent climbers, and the company's over 100 years old. So they've rolled all of the technology and tricks that they've learned from 100 years of making bicycles into one bike, and that's the new G6. It has basically every feature that new road bikes are coming out with, all in one package. Starting at the front end, it has a tapered head tube, which goes from 1.1 to 1.5 inches for maximum stiffness, and a brand new fork that's hollow molded in one shot. So it's hollow from tip to tip, and it's a very, very light and extremely rigid fork, which is the foundation of good handling. It's also fully arrow-shaped throughout the frame, and the seat tube and lower half of the down tube and seat stays are what's called a camtail design, where it's the front half of an arrow section, but with the back half cut off. So what that does is it saves weight and makes for a better ride quality and better stiffness without affecting the aerodynamics of the frame at all. As far as aerodynamics goes, it also has fully internal cable routing with swappable chips for the cable stops. It comes with all of the different chips to run all of the different group sets on the market, and whenever a new group set comes out that needs something different, you'll be ready to go with the cable stops to fit it. It also has a BB386 Evo bottom bracket. This is now the stiffest bottom bracket standard on the market. It's as wide as anything else, and the diameter is as big as anything else. So what that means is both the frame and the crankset are as stiff as possible. It's also one of the most compatible bottom bracket standards on the market, and this frame actually comes with all of the adapters you'll need to run any crankset you want. Moving towards the back of the bike, you'll notice that the chainstays are extremely tall for great pedaling stiffness, but the seat stays are very, very thin and arrow-shaped. That's to give you as much vertical compliance as they can get out of a very stiff race frame. This whole frame is just incredibly light and incredibly stiff, and it really, really shines on the climbs. To that end, it also uses BH's geometry, which is also geared towards climbing. What this means is it's going to have an incredibly short rear end. It's 402 millimeters, which is actually shorter than most race bikes on the market. That means it's going to jump forward at the slightest hint of pedaling effort. It also has a little bit slacker seat angle than some other race bikes, so it's going to put you a little bit behind the pedals, which is a better position for climbing. In addition, the head tube is just a little bit taller than is typical on a race bike of this size, again to suit that rearward position over the rear wheel for aggressive climbing. It has this seat mast, which is on other bikes sometimes a very annoying feature because you have to cut it to fit the rider, and then resale is limited. On this bike, you don't ever have to cut this. It actually just has a very short seat post in the seat tube here. So you get the benefits of the integrated seat post design with none of the drawbacks. So the frame designers can actually engineer this to flex a lot more than a traditional seat post would, but you don't have to cut anything to get that extra comfort. Basically, if you're looking for a bike that's going to be very, very light, this frame is around 800 to 900 grams depending on size, and just fly up the climbs, but not hold you back at all on the flats in terms of aerodynamics, this is going to be the best bike on the market to meet those demands. If you have any questions about it, you can give us a call, or you can visit us at bikesale.com.